48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And today we're going to talk about get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. So that's the rule number 7. Let's wait for this truck to go. So judgment. Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only will such assistance save you valuable time and energy, it will give you a godlike aura of efficiency and speed. In the end, your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered. Never do yourself what others can do for you. You know, reading that, it sounds like you're being such a bad mind person. You know, like it sounds like you're just being bad mind, because it says in the end your helpers will be forgotten and you will be remembered. But if you look at that from a business standpoint of view, whoever helps you, you know, you can pay for the help, you can get it for free. But sometimes the people that are helping you are not a part of the business. You understand what I mean? They could help you get to where you need to. So it's about learning how to use people in the right manner, not in the wrong manner to screw them up, but in a manner where it can get you somewhere, and then you could also put people in positions. Meaning that, like when they say, in the end your helpers will be forgotten. It doesn't. For me, it doesn't necessarily mean that they will be forgotten, but the people who help you will also go on to find something. You understand? Because they might learn that tactic from you, then they will get people to help them build whatever they need to build to move forward. So that's what I think it means anyway with the judgment. Well, that's my thoughts of it. So let's start this. Key to power. The world of power. The world of power has the dynamic. Let me wait for this truck, man. These big trucks, stop bringing out your big trucks, man. When I'm working. The world of power has the dynamic of the jungle. There are those who live by hunting and killing, and there are also vast numbers of creatures, i.e. hyenas and vultures, who live off the hunting of others. These latter less imaginative types are often incapable of doing the work that is essential for the creation of power. They understand early on, though, that if they wait long enough, they can always find another animal to do their work for them. Do not be naive at this very moment while you are slaving away. While you are slaving away on some project. There are vultures circling above trying to figure out a way to survive and even thrive off your creativity. It is useless to complain about this or to wear yourself ragged with bitterness. Better to protect yourself and join in the game. Once you have established a power base, become a vulture yourself and save yourself a lot of time and energy. So do we understand that? By understanding the structure of the jungle, we can also understand the structure of humanity. That some people are born to be hunters, you know, and killers. And I'm not saying killers as in the way of, you know, murdering someone. I'm saying in a way of cutthroat business, you know. Some people don't care what you think. They don't, yeah, we need to get straight to this, so we're doing that. How you feel doesn't matter, you know. So yeah, as it says, once you stop being naive, if somebody likes your idea or people are trying to steal your food, don't hate on them. You understand? Get in the game with them. You also become, you also become just like them. But not bad mind, but you know what they're doing, so you use them also. If they want to use if they want to use you to gain, you also use them to gain. The artist Peter Paul Rubens, late in his career, founded himself deluged. I don't know how to say it, but the word is like when you find yourself having a lot to do at one time, with requests for paintings. He created a system in his large studio. He employed dozens. He employed dozens of outstanding painters, one specializing in robes, another in background, and so on. He created a vast production line in which a large number of canvases would be worked on at the same time. So he created a large number of canvases that would be worked on at the same time. When an important client visited the studio, Ruben would show. So when an important client visited the studio, Ruben would shoo his hired painters out for the day. While the client watched from a balcony, Ruben would work at an incredible pace with unbelievable energy. Ruben would work at an incredible pace with unbelievable energy. The client would leave in an awe of prejudice, of the client would leave in an awe, yeah? And he would think to himself, who can paint so many masterpieces in such a small time? This is the essence of the law. Learn to get others to do your work for you while you take the credit. And you appear to be of godlike strength and power. If you think it's important to do all the work yourself, you will waste your energy, yeah? And you will burn yourself out. Find people with the skills and creativity you lack. Either hire them while putting your own name on top of theirs, yeah? So either hire them while putting your own name on top of theirs, or find a way to take their work and make it into your own. Their creativity thus becomes yours, and you seem as a genius to the world. You seem as a genius to the world. So what have we learned here? For me, in my own words, I have learned that no matter what you're doing in life, people will watch you and people might want to steal from your plate. And instead of you hating on people or giving yourself a headache of thinking, oh, that person wants to steal from my plate, this one wants to eat my thingy. No. You join in the game with them. So if you see that they're using you, you also use them. If you see that they want to, take your business, then you get in the game and you find a way to manipulate the game for you to end up on top all the time. If we're looking at it from the rules of the jungle. Because survival of the fittest. You understand? And if you feel like, oh, that person likes me, but that person could have been using you to get somewhere. Yeah? So, what can I say? Somebody can see you, and in their mind, you're the ladder that they need to climb up so they can get to the next step or the next landing. And you don't know that you're the ladder. So they approach you and they talk to you in certain ways, in ways that, that you wouldn't even see it. But the whole time, they was using you just to get to where they need to. And when it says that, the people that helped you will not be remembered. Because, again, if it's not your friends or family and stuff like that, you're just trying to get by. So, of course, these people won't be remembered. And especially if you're a bad mind person and you don't care about nothing. You're just straight cutthroat. A lot of people won't be remembered. So, as I said, know who you want to be in this world. Know what you want to do. Do not be a snake. For nobody likes a snake. But as we say, do business properly. Pay people. If you can't pay them, then, you put their name somewhere in the credits, or you use somebody's thing, and if you can see that they don't know how to evolve it, then you take it and evolve it. Just like Mark Zuckerberg did with Facebook. It's bad mind, but the game is the game, and that's what we learn from this. The game is the game. Be the animal that's ready, and don't be the animal that gets chewed. And if you're not the animal that's ready, be the animal that prepares himself by putting things in order. So if my man gets it, you can come and pick it up, and you didn't have to waste your time or your breath or your energy. But yeah, that's me for today. Just a quick lesson. So as we learned today, get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Bam.